back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host, Crystal. Today is WIPS and FOS. I finally got some stuff done and working on stuff. So let's start off with this hat. This is a bucket hat. I used Day's pattern but changed it up slightly. My husband was working in construction and I made him a bucket hat. I don't have it with me. It's out of army colors, the fatigue colors, if you want to say, because not only the army wears them. But I made him one out of fatigue, and he's like, you know what? It'd be kind of cool if you could do one for like safety hats and sell them to construction guys. Well, I finally got the yarn. Finally got working on the pattern, and now he's not working in construction right now. But the center here where the silver is at with the, well, it's a gray with silver in it. This is Karen Simply Party, and this is Bernat in yellow. So I did the top in yellow, and then I switched to the gray with the silver for the stripe like a safety cone, and then I went back to the yellow. So this stitch that I used here is the fork stitch, which I'm going to call the fork in the road stitch. I've seen different variations on it, but I really like this one the best right now. The very simple 2-row repeat. If you guys like this hat, I will, excuse me, do a tutorial on it, because I did change it so it's not exactly like Day's pattern. But if you'd like to learn her pattern first, I will link it down in the description box below so you can check that out. It just requires 4-way yarn. It could be any yarn. It doesn't even have to change colors like this one. I also have orange to make an orange and silver, like the safety cones. So this is supposed to hopefully be like reflective with the silver in it. And you can see here where I changed colors. Kind of bumpy back there. I was trying to have that all the way in the back, but whatever. Nobody's perfect, so that's what I did. Is I switched from the standard after the increases. I went to the fork in the road pattern, and then I went back to the regular pattern for the hat. But I did alter it, so if you would like a tutorial on it, I will do one. If not, that's okay too. It's up to you guys. Just let me know in the comment section if you'd like a tutorial on it. It's kind of hard to see the stitch. I'll get a little closer so you can see. Like I said, it's an easy 2-row repeat. You can use the stitch with like a variegated, a solid color, whatever you want to do. But so that was one thing that I finished. The other thing is I was working on that, what the heck, Fluffy, Bernat Fluffy? I'm pretty sure it's Bernat Fluffy, a yarn that I got from Michael's way back when. I got a purple, what they call amethyst, and a gray. And this is what I made with it. I know my ends aren't tied in, but this is what I made. A blanket. Just my ends up here are tied in. This pattern I cannot do because this is from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. It's her spiral granny. It's very easy pattern. Very, very easy. So if you want to, I'll link her in the description box as well. So if you want to check her out and get the pattern, or just watch her YouTube channel to make that pattern. So there's that. So this is done, this is done. And then my nephew comes and asks me, he goes, I know what you can make me. A poncho. And I'm like, okay, what color do you want? What pattern? He doesn't care about the pattern. I said, well, I've got this and this, but I don't know if it's actually discontinued, or Michael's just stopped carrying it. It's a Karen Cakes in the color Lime Twist. And this is one skein so far, or one cake. I've got this much left for the one. So I'm doing a corner to corner on it. I have to measure it against him to make sure it's wide enough before I stop making it wider. And then I'm going to make another panel. Hopefully it'll be about the same with the color scheme and attaching it at the top, except for making just a hole for his head to go through. But that's what I've been working on. Yesterday's video you saw that I finally got the hooks and needles pattern done. I only did one of them. Very simple. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But that's what I've been working on for right now. I will have to make another bucket hat for my mother-in-law because she's losing her hair. We don't know why she's losing her hair, but she is. And she doesn't want to go out in the summertime and get a sunburn on the top of her head, which I don't blame her. But I think I'm going to make hers in a cotton, if I can find one in a cotton that would look good, because well, it could be menopause. I'm burning up with this hat on, but I do like the hat. So there's that, and you can see behind me, oops, wrong hand, that one here, that my brownie bear is actually being a good girl and laying down in her chair. The other one is being a brat right now. I had to restart this video because she started barking immediately as I was doing the introduction, which drove me nuts. There's people, we have a back alley, and there's been a work construction vehicle, I don't know what the heck it is, going up and down, and every time she hears it, she has to bark. So there are other videos this week that you will hear her barking, and I do apologize for that. I'm like, no, this is it. No more. No more. I can't take it. I know that she's just trying to protect us and say, stay away, bad guys, whatever, but it's like, but I love her to death. She's probably laying behind me right this minute or next to me. She's right next to me. I do want to thank everybody that's joined the channel, who's liked my videos, who's watched them from start to finish. Any links that you guys click on that are affiliate links in the description box, that money will go back into the channel. Hooks and Needles, I'm an affiliate with Premiere now, so if you click the link and purchase anything from Premiere, that money will go back into the channel. So there's that. I did become an affiliate with Premiere. I do love Premiere. Just wish they were available in local stores. Now I know that there are some puzzle yarns and Bloom, the chunky Bloom, and some Serenities at Walmart. But other than that, there's really nothing available in local stores where you can touch it and feel it and see if it's something that you want to work with. But I did fall in love with that company. Believe it or not, from Cinnamon Stitches. She kept talking about it and talking about it, because I watched her at the very beginning when I was learning to crochet back in 2020, and that was just after she went to the local Premiere for my husband's message. Now he's out with my mother-in-law, his stepmom, with doctor's appointments right now. So you may hear that go off while I'm recording the videos today. And I am wearing the same outfit for all the videos this week, and I do apologize. My hair is a mess right now. But nevertheless, so she got me started, and I went to Dollar Tree, all places, during the snow of 2020, and they had 2 packs of the, oh my gosh, I can't even think of what the heck the name of it is right this minute. Oh, that's real good, Crystal. Can't even remember the name. I made a shawl, a wrap. It's not very big, but it's the Hugs and Kisses. So if you go back through to about 2 years ago in 2023, when I first started my channel, And I'm gonna shoot my husband, not literally, but he's driving me nuts. He probably knows that I'm recording, so hold on 1 second. See what the heck he's asking me for. Okay. You might hear that my phone go off again, and I do apologize, but I can't D&D him because he'll call my nephew if I don't answer him. So let me let me let me make sure I'm giving you the right name of it. It's Premiere. It's Premiere. Not the sweet roll throat. This is just the sweet roll. That's right. And I got cheesecake, and I got a whole bunch because they were two for $5. And I'm like, that is a great price. And my husband's like, you better check to make sure that's a good price. And when I looked it up on Premier's site, they were still just shy of $5. So I'm like, well, yeah, that's so I stocked up on that, and anything Premier related, because I fell in love with the sweet rolls. I grabbed. I didn't care what it was. Well, I grabbed the velvet plush yarn that they had because it was $5 and it was like red and black, and I wanted to make my nephew a blanket, which I don't even know if he uses anymore because it's very delicate. Because I did the V stitch, and I didn't know any better. Back then, I was just starting out. I wanted to make everybody something because I was like, yes, I finally learned how to do it. And it took so long to do that. And then I'm like, well, I don't mind he's not using it. It's very holy because I used probably a bigger hook than I should have, type of thing. I thought it turned out great, but again, I don't know if he uses it still. He's very conscious because of the washing instructions for it, but nevertheless, I started getting into Premiere, and then I did a big order from them when you were able to get, like, if you bought so much you could get a little bit off each thing. They stopped doing that, to make blankets for my family, because I was buying like in threes, and I had a whole bunch of different colors. But I couldn't get enough. I'm like, I gotta have more, I need more. And my husband was like, don't you have colors in the garage? Don't you have colors for this? Don't you have? No, I don't have colors for everybody. So, needless to say, I have a whole bunch of Premiere in my garage stash. Some of it's in a bucket. Well, actually, I think most of it's in like a big bucket, or in um, those tote bag things that have zippers on them to keep the dust and stuff out of it. But I have not been able to get anything new from them recently. I'm hoping to try out the new cotton candy, um, cotton candy shop cotton. It's not a bad price. I've never heard of the blend before. A cotton polyester, and it's recycled cotton and recycled polyester, if I'm not mistaken. Because they consider that a two-weight. So let me go ahead here. Actually, new. Why am I going there? I don't know. I'm looking up. I'm not. There it is. Okay. So it comes in 6 different colors, and they all are pretty colors. And it's considered, yeah. So the cotton is recycled. It's 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. It's a bulky 5, and it is 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, 147 yards or 135 meters. And right now it's $4.99 a cake because it's in cake form. I have to be careful when I'm around my husband. I can't say cake because he'll be like, where's the cake? I don't know anymore so much, but um, I do have my link in the description box below, so if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. The other one that I really would hope to try soon is that the cotton sprout the striped one. That is a really pretty. I really like how they designed that. Um, yeah, cotton sprout stripes. You've got your base color and then your other color. So it's if you do like the cloud stripe, it's white, purple, blue, like aqua green, yellow, red, and in between all those colors is white. So it kind of breaks it up a little bit. And there is a very beautiful shawl that somebody made with this yarn. I think it was in the color navy stripe or hibiscus. I think it's hibiscus. Yeah, it's hibiscus. It's got the red in between all the colors. And I think all the main colors outside of the other one, like the in-between colors, are pretty much the same or just slightly different. But that would be another one that I'd like to try. That one's $8.99. It is a 2-weight yarn, so you're getting a lot of yarn for that price. 874 yards, but it is a 2-weight, so you're going to need more yarn to complete a project. Um, yeah, the chevron burst shawl. Now these are free on Premier's website, and they're listed right below the yarn. Um, let's see. She may have only used one cake because it's not a very long shawl. It just comes like around the shoulders. There's different pictures on here. I don't have my thing set up to show you guys these. I do apologize for that. Alright. Let's see. Well, yeah, I really hope you guys are liking my music on Mondays. I know it's not seeing yarn or anything like that. This week I did one called "To See the Rainbow, you must weather the storm," because not everybody is, everybody's going through something, and you have to get through that to see the brighter side of things, and that's the whole purpose of that song. It's not a very long song, so if you haven't listened to it yet, please give it a try. I've done ones for menopause for anybody that's going through that. I think it was hot flashes and something. Things about yarn, crocheting. Sometimes it's weird because it throws in. What I'm doing is I'm using a program that's creating the songs, and sometimes it'll say needles and sometimes it'll say crochet, like hooks. So it kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes it may be referring to both knitting and crocheting. Sometimes it's just crocheting. But and I will keep doing those until they take off. I, if you don't like them, you don't like them. That's, everybody has what they like and don't like. So, all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about other than my husband is driving me nuts because he's trying to find a job, and right now it's very hard um, finding anything. Well, he's putting in stuff, but it's either he doesn't hear back or he told they chose somebody else. So he's been in the cable slash construction industry for it was over 10 years, 11 years. It would have been 11 years this July. So yeah, and I don't know when we're going to be doing another Universal Yums unboxing and tasting. I had to stop that for right now. He does get the snack crate box, but I don't know if he's going to want to do that on my channel or not. So he didn't mind the Universal Yums, but the other one was kind of just for him. But if we do, you'll see a post for it. Um, I do want to thank everybody again that has subscribed to the channel, because again I took off that time after my father-in-law's passing, and it was very hard for me to adjust with my stepmother living with us, taking care of her, trying to crochet, work. So that's why it took me so long to get back into this. I was hoping that we would have. I'm gonna need to blow my nose here. Pardon me. Just gonna use a. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, it snowed here like 3 weeks ago almost, and I'm still recuperating from it. I that was just like kind of out of the blue. I don't remember ever snowing in April here in West Texas, but then again, there's always a first for everything. So, but yes, it took a while for the adjustment, taking care of her. I even kind of stopped crocheting. I was just like, ugh, I didn't even want to do anything with that. So now I'm back at it. I've been, going places tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Joanne purchase and an Amazon purchase. I'm going to show you guys what I got from Joanne and talk about that experience and what I got from Amazon. So I hope you guys come back tomorrow to check that out. And if you have anything that you guys would like me to check out, try to review, try a different pattern, things like that, please let me know in the comment section. I really do take your input to heart. Not everybody has been telling me anything unless my audio's off. I mean, and I had a comment on one of my hooks and needles boxes about the different colors that one person could get the blue, or they might get the multicolor, or they get a totally different color that nobody's seen in their box. So, I really would appreciate, even if you just comment and say what your favorite yarn is. What do you like about that yarn? What's your favorite hook? Things like that. Really would like to know. If you don't want to comment, that's fine too. Um, but if you could please, if you do like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. I'm going to go ahead and end this one today. I'm trying to get one more done for tomorrow. So check that out. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty.